88% of millionaires are self-made, meaning they did not inherit their wealth. They didn't get it from their parents or their grandparents. And they didn't just sit around buying a bunch of lottery tickets and hoping to win, which means they have to do the opposite. They have to be the hardest worker in the room, the early morning and the late night outside of their 9 to 5 to learn a new skill and work on their business. The self-doubt when no one believed in them, the daily consistent decision to be better than yesterday and to push the body to extremes. Right, those are things that you don't see. The things you see are the cars, the vacation, the penthouse they post on Instagram, the lifestyle that you want to have, but not the work that you want to put in. You see, the life we live is now more competitive than ever. The girl you want, someone else wants. The car you want, someone else wants. The home you want, someone else wants. The travel you want, well, someone else wants. Everything that you want, somebody else desire it as much as you do, if not more. That is the harsh reality, and there is a massive competition. And you're sitting here on social media, scrolling on TikTok and jerking off. What's wrong with you? The only way to win in this life is to be as strong and mentally tough as possible. Of course, it's difficult, but it's the only thing you can do. And as a man, you have two choices. You have to accept that life is a tough competition and you have to participate and try to win the game. Or you can pretend that life is simple, forever be a loser, and watch your girl leaves you for someone else. And since you're here watching this video, it is very obvious about the choice you've made for yourself. So, for that reason, I came up with a 90 days challenge. The challenge that got me from a high school dropout to generating well over $3 million in profit with my businesses over the course of 3 years. So today I'll tell you exactly what I did, how I did it, and what are the results you can expect for yourself. And I can guarantee you that if you follow this plan with discipline, within a couple of months, you're gonna transform your life from poor to rich and broken to strong. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Number one is to start a new venture. I wanted to challenge myself and grow out of my comfort zone. I launched my YouTube channel with the objective to post one video a week and one short every single day. And as you can see, 2 months has passed and I never missed a single video. Sure, I was nervous at first about my ability to create quality content and to help and inspire others. And I never did this before, so how can I be good at first, right? Well, this challenge forced me to take action, and through repetition, I got good. I blocked time every week to research topics, to script the videos, and to record. And after all, letting fear dictate how I live is the worst decision ever. Because this very first rule enabled me to connect with so many successful entrepreneurs, to help and inspire others along the way, and to feel so satisfied about my own progress. So, I know you might relate to this. You might have a project of yours in mind, a project you so badly want to start, but you have that fear of taking action and not being good at first. It's scary to do things for the first time, let me tell you. But the time you're wasting thinking about what others might say is time you could use to get better instead. Number two is read 15 pages daily. Everyone that knows me know that I preach executing over reading. But for that challenge, I wanted to expand my horizon and deepen my vocabulary. So for that reason, I read 15 pages every day. Wisdom can never be lost, so I invested time just before going to bed to read poems, read books about stoicism and others of interest. You see, it was easy at first, but whenever I had long days and was exhausted, I just wanted to skip reading. The reality is that this challenge disciplined me to respect my commitment, to relax my mind before sleeping, and to expand my creativity along the way. Now, I know some people might say that 15 pages daily is useless or not enough, but let me tell you, with my experience building e-commerce brands, marketing agencies, and developing myself as a leader along the way, the best results lies in the process of progress and not in the destination itself. I don't try to read a book just to finish a book. I read a book to master its content, to widen my perspective. Because reading a book is one thing, but reading a book and then being able to teach its content is another. So, at any stage of life you might be in, I do believe reading daily will help you navigate through your hardships. And after all, it's all a matter of perspective. Number three, 6 workouts a week. Because a strong body is a foundation of a strong mind. So, I worked out 6 times a week, mixing going for a run with the gym because moving my body was essential. Thanks to the fact I've been training for over 6 years now, I've been able to go through this rule with ease. But don't overlook how important this rule is. Moving your body almost every day can be challenging. You'll suffer, you'll want to quit, stop, give up, but that's exactly why this rule was created. Because, my friend, It will lay the foundation for a stronger mindset, a mindset that is resilient. And take me for example, I always wanted to be strong, but never doing the activities to become strong. And I'm sure you can relate to this. You want that six-pack, you want the shirt to fit tight on you, you want the girls to be drawn to you because you radiate self-assuredness. But every day when it's time to push your body and to go work out, you find a new fucking excuse. But don't beat yourself up for the past, because today you have the power to change that. So use this rule to work on your weaknesses and become a stronger and more resilient version of yourself. Number 4, combat sports. Let me tell you, this was one of my favorite things. And to all of my kings out there, either making millions or quite just starting out, practicing a combat sport is the greatest thing you can do to boost discipline and self-confidence, but also, and most importantly, to stay humble. Because combat sport will put you at your place. In the ring, you're not the king anymore. And it's so fascinating to be forced to push yourself and be disciplined every day simply not to get kicked. You know, I'm 23 years old and I never thought in my entire life I would be practicing a martial art until I realized all the potential upsides it would provide me. That's why I chose Krav Maga, an urban defense martial art that prepares you for real situations. And in personal growth, I became more disciplined and focused. I hope it can provide you with the same benefits, and I urge you to start a martial art or a combat sport like Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, Thai Mai, or even just boxing. Number 5, cold showers every day. And you're starting to understand the pattern now, don't you? The goal is to do things that sucks as much as we humanly can, just so life becomes easy as never before. That's why I take cold showers every day. It sucks, I don't want to do it, but you know it already. It builds a strong and resilient mindset. So listen up. You can't just continue living the life you're living right now. You're going through the easiest patch of your damn life. What's gonna happen when tough time hits? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna call your mom, your girlfriend? Or are you gonna be the one handling the situation because you've been doing the tough things every day just to be able to handle this very moment? You see, some people misunderstand life. They think when life is easy, that's when they should enjoy. In reality, it's the total opposite. When life is easy, make sure to make it hard. And now when hard times come up, it'll be easier and more manageable. So just take those cold showers, it'll be good for your mindset. Now, let me hit you with one that you might have not expected. Number 6, only classical music. Yeah, I used to be that kid who listened to rap music every single day and consumed many different genres of music just to influence my mood. But that's the problem. How can you think for yourself, manage dozens of employees, and be mindful when you cannot even control your own thoughts? If you haven't realized yet, music can be a brain filler. Because during those moments of emptiness during your day, you have the choice to control and face your thoughts, or to listen to music that stops you from thinking for yourself. And it's all moment like during the shower, doing the breakfast, doing the walk outside, or even just lunch in a cafe. It's okay if you're with your friends and you want to listen to some recent hits, but don't make the error of listening to this genre of music every day just to fill the gaps. Learn to use silence as a friend, not an enemy. This challenge forced me again to stop letting my mind drift whenever I was listening to some type of music. Near the end, I was even running with classical music in my ears. It filled me with peace, clarity, and simplicity. There's something I included in this challenge that I didn't do since a decade: daily prayers. You see, growing up, I felt like praying wasn't part of my life anymore, and I felt no connection to God. None of my friends prayed or talked about it. I felt like I was unpopular and worthless. And until this challenge, I never had the opportunity to reconnect with God. Let me tell you, ever since I practice daily prayers, I don't want to stop. I feel connected to God every day, and it provides me with an unmatched level of peace, security, and guidance. In my entire life, I never felt so humble, so powerless, and so little, but at the same time, so grounded and present. Life is a mystery, a miracle everybody is trying to figure out. And for myself, leaving that responsibility to God brings me peace. And on a daily basis, I can ask Him guidance with my life. So what I'm looking to say here is, whatever you believe in, a God or not, daily prayers is essential. It'll keep you grounded, humble, and in peace. During this challenge, I prayed every night, thanking God for this life and my blessings, because nothing is guaranteed in this world, so what's best than being grateful for what we have? Number 8, 4 hours of deep work. We live in an era where distraction is your biggest enemy and focus is your new currency. Everyone is fighting for your focus and your attention. And without awareness on how you spend that focus, it's just a matter of time before you realize that your screen time this week has again increased by 50%. So now you're officially one step further from your goals and your dreams. So setting a 4 hours of non-negotiable, undistracted work can be the reason why you're successful in 2023. Say what you want, 4 hours isn't enough, or you don't have 4 hours free in a day, but failing to follow this rule will result in little to no progress in your business or project. So throughout this challenge, I left my phone on airplane mode outside of my office, and I was only touching it at dinner time. Yes, it's hard sometimes, and yes, I am human. I too have the craving sometimes to check Instagram, check my DMs, and so on. But nobody nor anything is as important as my projects or businesses, so I'm never gonna let my cell phone distract me or interfere with my work. And at the end of the day, the reason that I'm here today is because I was able to focus and work on my business every single day. And I know that all the other rules are important and crucial to your success, but prioritizing a focused and undistracted 4 hours of work per day can be the reason why you're successful and will be the game changer for your life. Number 9, no FAP and no girls. Controversial as it may be, absenting myself from distractions was a conscious choice, and it allowed me to channel my focus solely on my goals. So during this 90-day challenge, I didn't date and I didn't FAP, because I firmly believe that a strong man must control his sexual desires to avoid being swayed by momentary emotions. You may want to look cool, you may want to get validated by girls, or you may just want to fill your sexual desires. But in my terms, a strong man is able to control his feelings and emotions. And I know that overcoming those cravings can be a difficult challenge, but that also means incredible rewards. After the 90 days, I feel confident, calm, and thoughtful. I was calm around girls, I was thoughtful regarding my decisions, and I was calm in any social settings. When you know what you've came through, all the challenges you've overcome, and the small wins you've accumulated, it builds immeasurable self-confidence. So my kings, this 90-day challenge can truly change your life and make you a better man. I know this for a fact. And if you're ready to dare making this challenge, I want you to DM me the results. On this note, I will leave you with my writings just after completing this challenge.